Hey everybody, today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get 3 orange heroes the fastest for clone evolution, and I'm doing it to gain, 20,000 points in Hideout TV, and I'll show you my referral link. It's in the description below at the end. So here we go. So this is what the game looks like, and today when you play the game, or I guess every day that you play the game, it sort of refreshes. And you can tell how much time you have left by going to this place here called the Tavern. And the Tavern is where you have a lot of different tasks that you can do to help get you the 3 orange heroes the quickest. So I'll show you how I'm going to do it on mine, and I'll just talk you through it as I go. So in this section here you can see a blue man with 6 potions there. And those potions help your heroes level up faster. Basically, in Clone Evolution, to get the 3 orange heroes, what we're going to have to do is a whole bunch of different things in the game. And I'll include the ones that take months to do, but there's a couple fast ones that you might get lucky and beat my time and finish it in a couple days. So that'd be pretty amazing if you do, and hopefully someone can post in the comments below of how fast they're able to do it. See if you beat my time. I'm probably going to finish it in about 2 months. Alright, so I'll do these quick. And to do these missions, what you have to do is click the start button, and it has things here, requirements that you have to do to beat the mission. I click the plus sign, and the purple means the level that you've acquired, and in order to get your guys up to level purple, what you're going to have to do is get these orange potions, or not orange, purple. I got orange on the brain because we're trying to get the 3 orange heroes the fastest, right? Alright, so you click the plus. Oh yeah, then you have to pick one of these heroes, and it has to be purple. And you can see here on the left, this guy Ben Franklin. I've already got him up to, level orange. And I'll show you how I did that in a minute. So you can see I'm not screwing with you, I actually know how to get these orange guys. Alright, so what I try to do is send the hero that I have the most of, class-wise, in case they need it. Oh, and they need someone who's fire. So I'll send fire, and then you can click start to send them. I'll do that with the other ones. The requirement's level 69, so I'll send someone who's 70. And all these different rewards you're getting, some of them will increase your odds of getting the orange heroes, so it's good to do all of them. Alright, need blue. Alright, so that's how I sent a whole bunch of all these missions and got them completed. And the best thing about doing missions is sometimes they'll have an event going. And depending when you sign up to play Clone Evolution, there's different limited events that go in cycles throughout the different weeks. So sometimes you might be going when there's different events. And one of the events happens to be those things that I was just doing there. It's called the Tavern Carnival. You can see when I beat the Tavern task, I'll get these scrolls. And these scrolls are the things that help you get the orange heroes. Really, the scrolls that you're after are these red scrolls, and these red scrolls give you the chance of drawing an orange hero for each one you get. So if you find ways to get these red scrolls, that's going to get you orange heroes faster than any other method that I think. But yeah, and then other times in the items, like when you're playing throughout the different levels in the game, there's different events, and try to save up all your items so that you can use them during the events. Like if you want to go into the Tavern, try to do more Tavern tasks when those events are going. Or say you collect items for a fight and do a mission that includes fighting stuff for rewards. Yeah, these missions in the limited section will cycle every few weeks. Oh yeah, and these little guys here, the purple mask or faces cards there with the number 50 you can see. You have to try to get as many of those as you can too, because you require purple guys if you want to level them up and make it into an orange. So you're going to try to collect as many purple as you can. And you can change some of the blue guys into purple, but you'll realize eventually that most of the best purple ones are only available in purple. And you can see that these red scrolls to get you the orange guys you could just buy. So if you're depositing money into the game and you want to get these orange guys faster right away, you could do it like that. But I'm doing it the no deposit way just because I'm broke and I'm trying to get the extra coin for doing the missions and unlocking the hideout points. So I won't be doing it that way. Yeah, so if anyone pays to beat the game, I guess you shouldn't really post in the comments below. I guess you can, but shouldn't count towards beating the record that I'm doing. Alright, every day that you log on, you click here up at this little bonus thing that's lit up. Yeah, I guess. Does my mouse show up? Oh yeah, sick, it does. Alright, let me go back out. Alright, I'll show you guys this little bonus thing here. If you click here on the screen, now each day as it goes, you're going to get more and more different items. Today I'm collecting heroes and they're purple. Oh, this big fat guy here and 10 amounts of him. You can see that in a few days, as it goes, I'm going to get more and more items. So it's best to log in every day so that you can get it each. I guess they call it the monthly attendance. But yeah, and if you click here, it unlocks another thing that gives you more and more characters depending on which level you're going. And you want to collect all these people and use them to try to transform them into different clones to get your orange clones. Alright, the next thing I should show you is once you play the game to a certain level, you'll unlock this place here. It's called the Darwin Center. And that's where you're going to be collecting all your purple guys and turning them into orange guys. So in order to get that Ben Franklin guy orange, I put him in this machine and added a whole bunch of different guys. But I don't have another one of him to put in here to show you, so I'll put this chick in. You can tell that that girl here is one of the rewards for that monthly attendance thing, so this is one that you should be able to transform into orange if you're watching this video. And you see you need duplicates of her. You need this guy here, that guy there. And it's funny, all these different characters that you need to get, there's different ways that you can acquire them, and I'll show you a couple just for her as an example. Like, where do you want to get this guy from? Right, where I got that guy from is you go to a place called the Casino. I think it comes with the game when you first sign in, or you might have to unlock it. And then each one of these little corners here has like sometimes a character that you can land on. And that's where that guy was. And if he isn't there right now, like he is for me, you hit the free refresh button. I'll hit it now and see what character comes up. Alright, so now I got some characters that I've never had before. Holy shit, if I draw, I really want to make sure I get these ones. But yeah, and if you click up here too, there's Royal. And yeah, these refresh a lot slower. This one's every 36 hours. And it's harder to get the tokens to spin it. You can spin 10 at a time. But yeah, each one of these guys that you can get when you're spinning is going to really help you unlock the orange guys faster, because you can use them as ingredients. Or you might want to transform them. Alright, so someone was telling me like if you click 10 at a time it gives you better odds. But I'm thinking the odds are always really low in this game just because like if you pay extra they give you better odds. So your odds are going to be lower if you're doing it free. But not to be too disappointed, because usually when I'm doing the general one, if I do say maybe 60 to 80 spins, I'll usually get every item. So I guess that's a lot of spins, but depending how many tokens you've saved up, then you could really spin it quite a bit. So this casino here is like one of the fastest ways you can get the ingredients to level up to the orange. Alright, so that was the casino. I showed you guys the Darwin Center. Yeah, Gene Bank. If you click that, this place here called the Gene Bank, you get to make some clones for free, and there's a timer that goes. So you just click the icon. If you ever want anything in this game, usually you just click it. It's like, I found a lot of times I was like, oh, how do I get that? And then I'm like, oh, just touch it. Oh, got it. Alright, and you can see here when you're doing these clones, they come, you can also use scrolls to do the draws. And you can do 10 at a time if you save up enough scrolls. I found that if you do 10 at a time of these scrolls, you do get quite a bit of good ingredients, sometimes even some purples. And as you can see, if you save up the red scrolls, here's where you draw them so that you can get the orange clones. So if you were lucky and you happen to get like a whole bunch of these red scrolls, did a 10 draw and got 3 clones, boom, you've won it and you can wrap it up. But I'll go over some extra ways just in case, because I think that's pretty unlikely. It's hard to get that many red scrolls saved up. But you never know, you might do it faster than me. Alright, next I'll go to the campaign mode. You can see it here. Now for the campaign mode, you can select your team. In your team, you just basically put in all your characters that you're trying to level up. So these are all the guys that I got that I want to build. I put some balance of low guys and high guys so that it's more equal. Yeah, so whatever guys you have in that team, once you click these buttons, it's going to give them the experience points. So I'll click this one now. Once a day you're allowed to accelerate it for free. And like I said before, if you want to buy some extra stuff, become a VIP, you could do all these more often. But yeah, and see here how it unlocked one of these characters? That's one of the coins I can use to draw this guy, but I'm going to have to save up 50 of them. So that's a good way if you need ingredients. Like this guy you can probably remember is one of the ingredients for that girl I just showed you before to change her into an orange. So yeah, that's what you want to do. I'll show you how you can pick which guys you're getting. This map here is like the map for the entire like single player campaign mode, so to speak. And as you work your way and progress up through the campaign mode, each one of these little flags is going to be a different ingredient or a different character. Like I'll show you this one. See how this guy will give you this ingredient? So you can click auto battle and set it to there, and now you'll start collecting the ingredients you need. And if you don't see the ingredient you need and all this big list of flags, just keep beating the campaign mode, because every time you beat it, you unlock a new ingredient. Alright, so I guess I'll click claim. Sweet. You can see I got 2 more of the fire guy ingredients. But yeah, and when you're transforming your guys in the evolution center, they're usually ranked by elements. So if you're trying to level up a fire guy, you're going to need a whole bunch of other fire ones. So try to remember the flag that'll have a fire. You don't really have to remember either. I guess you could just check each one manually. If you forget like me. Alright, so that's how you get some of those levels up. And the whole purpose you'd want to experience and level up is so that you can unlock more campaign mode and get more ingredients, right? Alright, so I guess I'll try to do a next part. Now in each day, each one of these stations or icons is going to be refreshed so that you can do it for free. And then it'll give you the option if you want to pay extra to do it again. See where it says challenge? I've played this challenge and couldn't beat it, so I just keep sweeping at this level. You can collect it or sweep the items from these stations twice a day. It says up at the top here. You can pay extra in jewels if you want to sweep it again. But jewels are pretty rare to come by because you can use them to buy the red scrolls. So try to save up as many of these purple jewels as you can, and try to only spend them on the red scrolls if that's the method you're trying to do the fastest, right? That's what I was thinking in the beginning. I wish I would have spent more of my purple jewels on red scrolls instead of wasting it on other stuff. Yeah, so that's one good tip you can do to beat me. Yeah, and these little ores here that I'm mining, they're some of the stuff you can do to boost up the levels of your characters. Gold, I'm sure you can imagine, you can use it to buy lots of stuff in the game. Oh, this place here called the Bounty Mission. Depending which limited missions are available, when you click it, see what happens. Oh yeah, it says Bounty Mission will be opened once the event becomes unlimited or accessible again. Alright, so there's another one of those things over here called the Event Center. The Event Center, you click it. If there's an event going, then I can play it. Alright, here's the other events, and none of them are going right now. I think someone was telling me it was about every 2 weeks they cycle. It could be longer, I wouldn't quote me on that. Alright, after, depending how long you set the Tavern tasks or how long each mission takes, you might have to come back and check it every few hours to collect the rewards. To get the rewards, you just click on where it says. I guess you'll be touching on a touch screen, it won't be a click screen. I don't know if there's a desktop version to this game, I doubt it. You have to do it on the mobile version to unlock the points. Alright, the dungeon is this place here. And for this place, you click this button here, the purple one that I'm blocking, and it says sweep there. And that'll give you some items from the collecting from whatever floor you've unlocked it to. And to get better items, you have to beat more and more stages. It's pretty easy. Well, I shouldn't say easy up until you get to the point where it matches your level. Alright, and to beat some, or get some of these jewels and stuff, all these chips will help your characters level up faster. Because you'll be able to beat bigger enemies and all that stuff. Alright, I'll do a battle because you have to do a free battle every day in order to unlock some stuff. Oh crap, I was thinking of the lineup, I was just looking there and I don't even have my orange hero in it. Should really look what I'm doing. I'm a hero. I'm fighting. Go, go. I don't think my fighting's helping. We're getting our asses kicked. Yeah, don't worry. You can lose at one of these things every day. It doesn't hurt your characters. It's good for the experience. It's funny, I keep using the mouse trying to click it because I'm thinking it's going to work. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so I'll show you the reason you're doing all these things is if you go up into the corner here where it says daily tasks and click there, you can claim some rewards. So click each of these and you'll collect the reward. And you can see some of them are even the tokens that you'll need to spin at the casino. The purple jewels, you need those. These blue jewels, if anyone wants to post what the hell they use them for, I've almost got all 3 heroes and I still haven't figured that out. I think if you click on help, it says it uses it to level up stuff, but never found out where you can do that. But yeah, in this row at the top, it's surprising, like, once it starts flashing, because this green bar got all the way up to the chest, just click the chest and you'll get the item. I think for a good 2 or 3 weeks I didn't know. I was like, how the hell do I get those chests? And I'm like, oh, just touch it, you'll get it. But it has to be flashing because the green bar reached it. And I think usually if you do all the tasks each day, you can get enough for one. Alright, so you can see the other tasks that I need to do to unlock more stuff each day. I have to finish 3 tavern tasks, make 2 ordinary clones. I've already did 1. Spin the casino 2 times, complete 1 expedition, complete 2 arena challenges, sending the flowers, complete an advanced clone, Hand to Midas. I'll show you how to do all those. Hand to Midas is just up here. I didn't know you had to click there in order to get it. Then click there. I think what did it do? It used up something to get it. But I do it anyways just so I can finish the task. Here's Gene task. Looks like I can clone some free ones. Alright, so you can see I cloned those guys and I used the Hand of Midas, so that's how I was able to unlock some stuff. Alright, saying I have more free stuff that I can use. Oh, I even have an advanced clone. Wish me luck. Maybe I can get a purple one here. Please be purple. Please be purple. Green! No. Green's the worst, so... Man, you guys are bad luck. I swear, if I had a better audience, I totally would have got purple. I'm just kidding. You let me down! Alright, next I'll click Daily Tasks and show you, yep, there's the advanced clone. Alright, let's see, do I have enough to spin the casino wheel yet? Come on. Oh, I only have 6 tokens. I still need to get some more. I like to spin 10 at a time, and you only have to save up 8 to do it, so that's what I'm going to do. Right now I'll show you the flowers. They're in these icons down here underneath me. Just click them. Oh, this one here is to check your mail. And I encourage you to check your mail every day because they give you shitloads of good items. Just click this click all button or claim all. It does it fast. Lots of jewels, and these tickets are part of the missions you can do to unlock shit. Alright, this is a long video already, so I'm just going to take a little quick drink break, but before I do that, I'm going to set up the event so you guys can see how I'm going to battle and win some items. Alright, so get into the arena, you click here, and I'll start off with the general arena and click here for match. And I try to pick someone that has lower power level than you, because if they beat you, you get less items. So usually I just pick one that's way lower, and if you slaughter them, you still get the same good items, so try to pick the lowest. I guess if you're a badass and you want to risk getting your ass kicked, you can pick higher ones. Yeah, maybe if there's a reason to pick higher ones, if someone posts in the chat, I'm probably fucking up and not even realizing. Alright, that's optimistic. Here I'm fighting a bunch of level 71 purples, level 64. I think I can take him. Now, I've been off and on sick for the past few weeks, so kind of just staying home. Nothing serious, hopefully. Yeah, I hope everyone's staying safe. It's just a herbal vaporizer I got going here. I'm in Canada, so... Oh yeah, I forgot to hit start. Sorry. Not paying attention. Alright, yeah, and these battles are... You pretty much pick the order that you want to place all the guys in. And some people think that it really doesn't do much, but you have different abilities depending if you're in the front or back row. And the front row is the middle guys, those middle two, and the back row are the others. So you can affect the outcome of each battle. So if you're losing and really badly, you can try switching up the order and see how it affects it. Sometimes it can actually make the big difference. Alright, maybe I'll be badass and try to fight a little bit harder enemy here. Show off for you guys. Ah, I can see a mistake in my lineup. That's okay. Maybe, yeah, let's do it. Now, sometimes I like to use the freezing ability, guys, because it'll freeze a whole bunch of the enemies you're fighting. Makes it easier to beat them. Now, my herbal vaporizer is kind of nice because I don't actually need to use any flames. Doesn't burn any of the plant matter, so it's a little bit healthier apparently. The taste is amazing too. Alright, come on! Let's get some good items. Now, the items are pretty standard each time you win one of these arena battles, so you don't really have to worry or hope that you're going to get something amazing. But yeah, every time you win these arena battles, you can get some of these coins that are right here, 20 plus versus coins, and you can spend them in the store. Maybe I'll do that after these. Can you remind me? Alright, once you run out of the general arena free matches, we'll see how many I've used. Well, I still got one more free one. Yeah, once you use up all the free ones and it starts requiring tickets, and then the tickets you have to unlock in different ways, so you probably want to save up all the tickets until there's an event that uses them, and then just play the free ones until the event time comes. That way you can stockpile a whole bunch for when they're useful. Yes! Hey, it's looking like I froze some people. Now, sometimes my strategy in this game is to develop an entire lineup that has freezing ability, so I can try to freeze everyone. But freeze isn't always the most effective. Sometimes enemies will be more susceptible to stun. Yeah, I guess there's other different resistive magics. Alright, so here up at the top and it says cross server, or I guess I'll show you. If I click match now, because I've done 3 already, you can see now instead of saying free, it requires a battle ticket. So I don't recommend using your battle tickets. I have 300, but there's actually a mission going right now that requires them, so I am using them, but just for your sake, if it isn't going at that time, save them up. Alright, for now, go to cross server, click that one, and now you'll have 3 more tickets that you can use on the other servers. So I click there, and here too, these are, I think, stronger enemies than normal because people are really tactical. So when you're picking someone with a lower power level, be prepared that they're going to be super strong, even though it's lower power. Like, look, this is 300, and I'm at like fucking 500, and I bet you they'll still beat me. I should have picked someone weaker. Let's see. Why did I pick someone stronger? I think I blame the Vaporizer. Had nothing to do with me. Now, some of the tactics people use in the stronger tactics is they'll have some characters that are really high in the dodge. It seems like you try to hit them and over again you just miss and miss and miss. There's different ways you can improve your dodge ability, but they've basically found some way to, I don't know, say exploit it, but find a almost impossible way to hit them. That's usually how it gets screwed. Or they'll have a team of like shitloads of healers. And if you have shitloads of healers going, that's another way to beat teams of stronger power than you. Alright, let's go. I'll fight someone equal strength to me, just so I can say that I showed you guys what it's all about, fighting someone with equal strength. I don't know if I should switch my team, do you? It's like both of these guys here on the edge, they're ice freezing people that can freeze everyone. Oh, and you can also set your team ability. If I set it to lightning, then any one of these guys will have their lightning superpowers unlocked. Some of it includes stun. So basically I can freeze and stun with all my characters. That usually helps win, but I bet you I'll be fighting some healers and some guys that are impossible to hit, and then I'll be fucked even though I freeze them. Or my freeze just won't work because they'll be too strong. They'll have some resistance. Shit. Anyways, let's try not to be too pessimistic and see if we can win. Let's go. I'll click start. And if anyone likes this and wants to do Clone Evolution live streams and more tips and tricks after I've beaten the game and got all 3 orange heroes, I would still like to play the game, and I guess I won't have too much reason to do it unless there's some demand. So yeah, if you guys want me to do some more tips and tricks and videos or anything about Clone Evolution, make sure to subscribe and comment and say what you want me to do. Now what I like to do for a strategy also is when you're saying which characters should I use to try to turn orange the quickest, I usually go by what the game gives you. And then also what ingredients you can get. Like there's no point in trying to evolve one of the characters if there's no way that you found to get the ingredients yet by checking the casino or by checking that world map. So yeah, make sure when you're deciding who. That's why I picked Ben Franklin and evolved him first, is because I had a whole bunch of him, and he needed a whole bunch of copies of himself to evolve. So that worked out. I've heard some people say that evolving Trump worked out faster because they managed to draw a whole bunch of Trump characters. So that's really going to be up to you of who's going to be the best to evolve. I guess other than that one chick that I showed you before, because evolving her, everyone gets her as the monthly reward, as far as I know. So once you start getting her, then you can definitely use her. Oh yeah, and then I was supposed to tell you, oh yeah, look, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Only one character left. What was it? Magic did they use on me? I didn't even look. Maybe it was healing? So now I got less of a reward. Instead of getting 20, I only got 10. It sucks. It's not really that bad because, really, in the greater scheme of things, losing a couple matches ain't the world. Alright, guess I'll wrap this up and do a couple quick, fast, easy battles. Yeah, I'll close some of the slides I'm not using. Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, don't forget. If there's anything I didn't cover that you wanted to see too, maybe just mention that and I can do another video quick. Probably not too quick because I'm lazy when it comes to videos. Alright, that was quick. Now I got all these battle tickets it's requiring, so now I'll show you one of the fast ways to get more orange heroes. Is you go to this place here called the Supply Depot. And you touch that, click it. And you get a free refresh every couple hours or so. So I'll give it a refresh. And what I try to do is always buy the items that require gold and that you can't get anywhere else. So I'll buy these guys. These robot here, when you buy them, they can be used to eat them to make your guys stronger and level up faster. Consume them, I don't know what they call it, but these bullets are for those different missions. And each bullet you get will allow you to do a mission. And the mission rewards usually kick ass, so you want to try to collect as many of these bullets as you can. I even usually waste the jewels getting them. They're that good. But I don't know, maybe someone will argue with me and say it wasn't worth it, but I usually like to try to save up and buy the scrolls from these shops too, but if you really are smart about it, I think the best way is not to waste it buying the lower level scrolls, because you have a lower chance of getting the orange. Just save up and get the red ones. That's one of the mistakes I wish I'd learned from sooner. Yeah, so if you go on the side here, each one of these different things is where you can spend different tokens that you earned. So if you went into the arena and got some tokens, you can buy all these. And it's neat too, in the arena, what is it, yeah, that's where you can get the Ben Franklins. So that's why I was able to save up these tokens, buy some Ben Franklins, clone them up, and get them all the way up to level orange, because I was getting a whole bunch. Yeah, you can see here you can buy the chick too. And if you scroll through it, there's different pages of different ingredient characters. I don't really recommend using your money on these items, other than the characters, or even some of the characters, because you'll just get them as mission rewards. And why buy something you're just going to get as a mission reward anyways, right? But if you're really impatient and, well, or if you already bought tokens, you could do it that way. Alright, so that's the ones for Arena. Tavern, that's those other missions that I showed you in the beginning. Here's some of the characters, Abe, him. Darwin, he's a pretty good ingredient. He's common for a lot. Here's some for Expedition. This guy here, Poet Williams. He's like one of the ones that if you want to just go for what's the most easy available ingredients, it's usually Poet Williams. Although it's going to take a while to save up enough of these tokens, you can see to get 50 of him to make one copy. It's like months and months of saving up, but just if you want to do it that way for what's available. Alright, the friends. Yeah, did I do the friends yet? Maybe not. So you can get some tokens and stuff. I usually just save all these up. I haven't spent any because it takes forever to save up these friend things and the rewards are so small. It doesn't even seem worth spending it. Alright, the next one is guild. Yeah, these guild tokens come from one of these different places. I'll show it to you next. And it has the purple robots. Whatever robot colors the highest up, it'll level up your guys the fastest. So if you buy some blue ones, it'll level them up, say, 2 levels. If you buy some purple ones, it'll level them up 5 levels. It'll also depend on what level they already are, too. Like if you give someone a level 80, a couple of these purples, it'll probably only go up a little bit. It won't actually do 5 levels. Alright, so this store is a different place. You can get all the different ingredients. And remember that casino is another place you can get ingredients. We'll see. I'll throw Poet Williams in so you can see some of the ingredients he requires. You can see that he needs a Darwin, 2 copies of himself, and this King Peter, I think it is. And King Peter, where did I get him? I got him on that mission board. So you can see that like early on in the mission board, you almost have all the ingredients you need. So if you're looking, say, the easiest, say, to find the ingredients, it's Poet Williams. Here's Abe if people wanted to see the ingredients for him. We have this fat chick here. It's like she's one of the best tanks in the game, like health, hit points wise. So even though she's an ingredient, it's like it's almost worthwhile keeping her if you want to. Because every time you put one of these characters in the machine, here I'll show you. Like, I'm even a little hesitant to evolve this character, and I'll show you why. She needs a copy of these characters. And when I put the character into this machine, and I click evolve, it uses all these characters up. They'll be gone, so you won't be able to use them for fighting anymore. So usually when I want to use characters as ingredients, I try not to bother leveling them up, because all that work you just did leveling up is going to vanish. I don't know if that's wrong, and you can put it in the comment sections below, but that's so far what I've noticed happening. Alright, so yeah, that's her, Abe. Now, most of these other guys are really hard to get ingredients for. I know some guy was posting online that he cloned up Trump, but I don't even know where to get Trump yet in the game. I just got him randomly when I was getting cards in the store. So to get another of him, it's almost impossible unless I just randomly draw him. But he needs a Ben Franklin. I know where to get that guy. He's on the mission board. That guy might be on the mission board too. Oh yeah, and I should show you. You can tell that each one of these characters is purple. And say you already got him from the mission board, but he's blue instead of purple. What you'll have to do is put him in the clone machine and level him up from blue to purple before you can even use him as a purple ingredient. So there's a lot of clone evolution going on, you can see, right? I'll be back in 1 sec. Yeah, sorry, I just had to stretch there for a second. I've been sitting quite a bit for the past few weeks, so gotta try to remain active with my exercises. Okay. Now this clone evolution game is pretty cool if like you're playing or working out and you need to take a break from working out. Alright, next what I'll do is I'll go to Guild. Guild is pretty cool. Like, out of all the ways you can get items that'll help you level up the fastest to get the orange, this guild place has the best rewards. You go up so quick, it's freaking ridiculous here. Alright, so there's a bunch of different ways. You can click this thing called the sign in, right there. And that gave you some of these tokens that you can spend in the store. Click guild instances. Each one of these missions are almost impossible to beat. You can see I get a bunch of free attack times that I can use before I have to spend jewels. So I'll do one. And since they're such high level, it's like everyone's just teaming up to beat them. So you usually beat it by like 1% or something, so you don't have to worry about dying. You're gonna die no matter what in these. I don't know, maybe if you had it down to 99% and it was your turn to play, maybe you can beat it. If anyone actually has beat it, put it in the comments, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, for the purple ability, or not the purple, the water ability, I get extra hit points, and every time I hit someone, I get some hit points back. So sometimes I like to build an entire team of just water. But my lightning guys are a bit stronger, so usually I'm like, fuck the healing, and I'll just go with strength. Yeah, I gotta remember which bottle's which. I don't want to drink the other one because it's full of ammonia water. That'd be a little bit shitty or pissy. Yeah, you can see I'm getting my ass kicked here pretty bad. Usually you make it through the first and second waves, not too bad, but then the third wave they just beat you to a pulp. Maybe I joined a guild that's too high in level and some people are beating these missions. I guess that could be a factor. Yeah, here's some of the rewards. And you could probably say like, hey, it doesn't look like I'm getting the greatest rewards by beating these, but usually it's the next day they send you a letter in the mail giving you rewards for how many stats you'd got. Yeah, in this mission here, the ship, click it. Yeah, and depending how well you did on these missions, the mail will give you a kick-ass reward the next day. Yeah, so what you do is you try to get fighting these bosses. Sometimes you're registered, sometimes you're not. Depending how good your guild is, you'll probably be registered all the time. I guess I don't have a registered battle right now. Oh yeah, it says the war will break out in 8 hours. So I have to come back for that one later in 8 hours. Yeah, in these different places, there's an item here underneath me, this orange cube or yellow cube. Click it, it's called Guild Technology. You can use some of your rewards to level up your characters and different attributes. And it affects the front row or the back row. Remember I was talking about that earlier? So you can see here the front row will get better healing, the back row will get better dodge, better healing, better speed. Depends how you want to level it up. And then you can spend the rewards. Alright, I'll click on the daily links or tasks and see how many more I still need to do before I get all 10 for the day. If you complete 10 tasks in a day, then you get an extra reward. Try to do that in this video. It says I still need to spin the casino, complete the tavern tasks, and complete the expedition. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough casino tokens yet? No, still only 6. God, I'm slow at getting casino tokens today. Alright, what was the other things? Cloning, maybe? Alright, I'll try cloning one, see if it finishes it. I clicked here, the advanced clone. Oh, another green. Getting the worst luck. You can tell that green is the worst, blue's second best, purple's the greatest, orange is freaking amazing because that's all you needed. No, that wasn't even a daily task I needed. Fuck, wasted it. Alright, guild instances, casino. Oh, if I get the expedition done, oh, and sending the flowers. So that's all I need to do. Alright, first I'll do the flowers. It's an icon right underneath me. No, that's the wrong one. Alright, so the flowers is this one with the heads right there. You can click that one. Oh yeah, and then you have to click each one of these send icons. And I just picked the free flower to send. A few times I sent the more expensive flower. I'm not even sure what that did. I think the first time it sent it, it gave me an extra reward. but the next time I sent it, it didn't do anything, so I just went back to sending the free ones. But yeah, and the reason you're sending these flowers is so that you can save up those to spend them in the store. As you can see, they're really slow to save up. Like, you need thousands of them. So do you really want to click these send buttons 1,000 times? I don't know how many I was saved up to. Oh, it says up there 2,000. So I've clicked these send buttons 2,000 times. Or maybe I got 2 each time, so I only clicked it 1,000. That's much more reasonable. Yeah, I kind of wish maybe you can ask the developers, maybe there already is a way that you can just auto-send all these. Or maybe that's like spamming, so they don't want people to do it. Yeah, and you also click here if you want to add more friends. I think adding friends is those people that we're sending the flowers to. I'm not even sure if that's how it works. I think you can max out your friends list pretty quick, so I'm probably wasting my time by adding more. Alright, there's one daily task complete. And I got a casino token. Alright. Attack guild instance 3 times. Oh yeah, that's that other thing I was doing. I guess the part that's irritating about playing cell phone games is often you click the edge of the screen and the menu for the phone is there, so it interferes with where you're clicking. Maybe the developers of the game can make the icons a little bit further away from the edge. Alright, this one I'm attacking, and it was at 10% before, so we'll watch it and see if it goes up to 11. Usually it doesn't go up, but every once in a while it does. Looks like the game is freezing on me. Ah, fuck. That really sucks. Now, I guess I was kind of lucky. It had been going for quite a while before it had froze. No, it's not really the game's fault. I think it's my network lately. I'm going to be putting in a new modem soon, or a router or something like that. Hopefully that'll help the problem. Not really the greatest with computers. You can probably tell by my stream qualities. Alright, so I think I needed a couple more of these expeditions to do. Maybe I'll get some good luck at the casino. Oh yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video where I'm going to finish clone evolution into orange, I believe. I hope I have enough of the ingredients. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, it seems like it's having difficulty loading. Maybe this isn't my internet. Now, I find the game's usually a very stable game. Every once in a while I'll load it up and I'll say it's down for maintenance. But if it is, it'll give you a reward in your mail. So when you check your mail, you'll be like, hey, there's a bunch of jewels it gave you for the maintenance period. I'm pretty sure they do that because a lot of people are investing real money into the game and they get a little pissed when the maintenance screws them. And if anyone's played Entropia, then they definitely know about that. Yeah, some of the other games like to play is Entropia. Slago I've made a video for too. If you're into Slago, you've probably seen that one. Ah, here we go. Back. Alright. Let's try going into my guild. I think it was the guild battle I was working on. Yeah, so I'm beating these places called the guild instances, and I have to do 3 of them in order to finish this. Yeah, I said it was at 10% before. Now it's at 11. Oh, I have to select everyone again. It is pretty close to the same lineup I use every time. Sometimes I'll switch up the different tanks that I use if they have different abilities for freezing and whatnot. My favorite character on my team is this guy with the goggles. I can't even remember where I got him. I think he was one of the first characters I drew. But man, his magic is so strong. He hits every character usually on the board and over double the damage that my other characters can do. Now, one of the strategies I developed for the expedition, I guess we'll get into that next. It's I usually like to get him saved up with his magic and go into a battle fresh, or not fresh, but with him saved up. Man, when his shit is saved up, it just wipes out other teams. So that way, if you're in a type of expedition that requires you to beat characters without dying, you want to wipe them out as fast as you can. I'm just had to fix my pants because it's getting freaking really hot in this room. I have to close everything up when I do a stream for sound quality. I'd just take my sweater off, but the color I'm using is better for this. Alright. How many was that? I think it was just 1, so I still gotta do 1 more. Now the percentage didn't go up, so I'll try the 50 attack hit, see if it goes up to 51. Yeah, so maybe in the comments, guys, you want to put what's your favorite characters to use? Do you like to use Trump the most? I think Trump's one of the most popular because he's really strong for a tank. I was using him for a while, but that other fat chick I was using, this guy with the mask. The guy with the mask I don't think is my strongest tank in hit points, but he also had some good magic that hits 4 people. So I was like, hey, if he has that much magic and a tank, it's almost worthwhile swapping out someone that had slightly more hit points. Alright, so that should be enough that I can collect the reward. Yeah, I'll go to the daily tasks here. That was the 3 guilds. Yeah, I think consuming heroes sometimes gives you a bonus, so I'll try doing that. What you'll do is you'll have to go and click on the training center after you've gone to your items. In your items, click up here on the gene fragments. And you have to click all these different robots. What I do is I just clone them all. Now when you're early on in the game, you won't have enough room to put all the guys. So you'll have to come back, clone them, come back, clone them. But if you spend some jewels and unlock how many guys you can fit in your items at once, see here it'll say hero's number has reached its cap. Alright, so next what I'll do, show you how to consume them. So you click here on the training center. And you pick the character that you want to level up. Usually the guys you're leveling up are the ones that you use the most in fights. Wish I could decide who to level up. I think I will use... Oh, for God's sakes, just pick someone. Yeah, I think I was leveling up some characters that were really weak. Yeah, let's pick him. Alright, so there's two ways that I found to consume these robots. One is to pick each one of these little slots, put a robot in it manually. And then click upgrade, and it consumes them. I was thinking I found a faster way. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Maybe someone could put it in the comments. You just click on this iRobots thing. And then you have to pick what element your robots are. I just light them up because I don't care to check. And then I click confirm. And now it consumes all the robots that I had in my items. I didn't have to manually put them in those boxes. So I don't know if anyone wants to put in the comments if that's the right way or wrong way to consume robots. And you can see here that if you want to make your thing bigger, like your items list, how many you want to be able to fit in it. Alright, so now you can also go up to this place called the Institute, this one here. You can consume guys this way too. This really isn't the greatest for helping you get orange characters, other than it makes your teams way stronger for fighting. So I guess technically it does, in the long run. You click the research, click at the top where it says upgrade. And then what you do here is you select all your green and gray characters. I wouldn't put any blue on or purple because you need those for ingredients. But you can never use green or gray for ingredients. So you might as well just throw them in this machine. Once you have them in there, you click convert. If you accidentally put purple or blue in, the game usually warns you and says, hey, are you sure you want to waste all your good shit? And then at the bottom, I just click each element and see if there's any guys that need to go in the machine. And if there is, and I've used them in the machine, it allows you to boost up your powers. Basically, you just go to this menu and use all the points that you've saved up and select what attributes you want to assign them to. Alright, so go to daily task and see what reward I got for that. Consume the hero. Alright, I finished the 10 tasks for the day. I'll collect the 100 jewels. That was a pretty good reward. I still need a couple more to get that 80 at the top though. Alright, I'll do the expedition next. Yeah, the expedition is the hardest way to get new items, difficulty like strategy wise, because when you're playing, each time someone dies they're dead for good and you can't use them again until the next day you play it. So you want to make sure that you try your hardest to select the right team orders and not screw up and kill all your best characters. And it's a bit of a strategy involved. But if you can make it all the way to the end of the expedition and get this yellow chest, it's usually a purple item, like one of the cards for drawing purples. So it's a good reward. So hopefully you have good luck and you can manage to make it to the end. I find one of the best strategies is to have a whole bunch of characters that are good fighters. So, because like if you have a huge army of like tons of guys, then you're gonna be able to keep sending in more and more fresh teams. Well, we'll see how far I made it yesterday. I forget. I think I got my ass kicked pretty bad and only made it here. Yeah, I only had level 1 characters left, so I'm just going to throw them into the slaughter, and hopefully the game might give me some slack, and when I reset it, they'll make it a little bit easier. Alright, you can see I got my ass kicked pretty bad, and if you've ran out of guys and you're getting your ass kicked, what you do is you just go and you click in the bottom of this button that says free refresh. Click confirm. And now it resets you right back to the beginning, so you have to try right from the start to try to get to the yellow again. But at least this time all your characters are back to life again. And if you want to do that more than once in a day, it's going to cost you 100 jewels. But I don't recommend spending the 100 jewels to do it, because you can just wait till the next day. And if you waste those jewels, you won't have enough to buy red scrolls. Then you won't have enough to draw for the orange. Alright, I'll take out all my weak characters from before and put in my souped up line, my strongest fighters. This is where I use the fat chick because it's an endurance match, so I want the person that has the most hit points. I'm going to switch my team battle strength to blue, so that way I'm recharging. Because recharging during an endurance match comes in handy. And I am going to put in my strongest fighters now, but I'm going to try to keep them in the inside so that hopefully they won't get hit as much as the characters on the outside. Although I find usually when I do that it backfires and they get hit anyways, but we'll see. Alright, and it looks like the team I'm fighting is level 57. You're like, oh, this is easy. But at each level you keep going, the guys get stronger and stronger. So the first battle, if I have a rough go, it's a good sign that I'm not going to make it far. But yeah, depending on how you finish each one of these battles, it saves you where you were at. So if you're like full power, ready to use your special, you want to try to finish like that at the end of each level. So when you go into the next level, you're right ready to use your special again as your first attack. It's a hard way to do, like I don't know if anyone has a strategy on how they get their guys to do that. For me, it usually just happens by luck, or sometimes I'll try, if a guy finishes with full special, I'll take him out of the lineup and save him for the end boss, so that when I put him in, I know he's ready to go. Alright, I don't think my fat chick took too much damage in there. Yeah, who doesn't love fat chicks? Right? Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll try the next one. You can see that if my fat chick tank in the center hits anyone, she's getting some health back. And I think I unlocked the ability too that if anyone dodges her attack, I get a crap load of health back. But she's still going to keep dying as each fight goes on. Yeah, I guess the disadvantage to this is if your whole team dies and you come back to fight these guys again with a new team, the enemy can also be charged up. So you'll come in and they'll be right at their full specials and just wipe out your new team. I hate when that happens. Alright, so I'll go to the daily task and show you the reward you get for completing the expedition is one of those casino tokens. Can't remember, have you guys been keeping track? Do I have enough casino tokens? Maybe now. Yes, I have 8 casino tokens, so I'm going to be able to do a 10 draw. Wish me luck, because if I get any of these characters, these 2 at the top are ones I've never even seen before. So it'd be cool to have them added to my lineup. Right, 10. Here we go. Ooh, even though I didn't get any of the new characters, getting these purple enzymes, those are really rare, so that was still a good draw. You guys aren't bad luck after all. Maybe I should use your guys' luck and do a spin on the royal. I don't know, it's kind of a waste. I need to wait for a new refresh. Alright, because I got that completed, I unlocked this chest at the top. So now to get it, I just have to touch it. It gave me 4 of those purple token things. Save up 50 and you can draw a purple character. And it's a random one. I think that's how I got my best character. Excuse me. Alright, so I think that's everything for tasks and how you can use all those different things. If you do all these things once a day, get all those things unlocked, you're going to have a good chance at getting some items you need to get these 3 orange heroes faster. You can tell by the monthly attendance. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I'm almost at 2 months. Yeah, this is my 2nd month and I'm almost at the end of it. And I think I'm pretty close to the 3 orange heroes. I'll go into the Darwin Center and see if I got enough to transform someone here for the video. It'd be nice, because that would mean I'm only 1 character away from getting the 3 orange heroes. Okay, I have the parts to make him and her in my item menu. Let's see, do I have him and him? That's the question. Yeah, I've got 1 of him. Actually 2 even. Let's see what else I got. Yes! I have 1 of him. Now all I need is the other 2 fires at the top. Looks like I need an extra fire here without having to burn one of my best characters. So I'm going to see if I have any items to create a fire one. Check the item bag. I'm pretty sure I've been saving them up. Shit, I only have 25. Alright, so I need another fire character in order to finish this. Oh yeah, and they have to be purple. I wonder if I should dare risk just burning the character that I have that's high level. He is useless. Like, I unlocked him and I tried leveling him up and his attacks are really brutal. don't do much damage, and he's super weak. So really I should just embrace devouring him. No, maybe you guys can tell me. Did you unlock this guy and he managed to be a good soldier for you? Like, look at that hit points. He's not even at 100,000 for God's sakes. My other ones are at 400,000. It's kind of a shame because he looks pretty cool. Alright, I guess I'll devour him for the sake of the video. Alright, when you're going to devour a character that you've been building up for a while, which you probably shouldn't, but if you are, then what you do is you unequip all your items, because I'm pretty sure when you devour them and the items are still equipped, you don't get the items back. But I could be wrong, if someone wants to correct me. So usually before I devour someone, I'll unequip everything. And if you happen to be devouring on the other machine, like the training machine, you do get their levels, but the Darwin machine, I don't think you do. Just gonna check if there's any other characters that I could level up to a fire or to a purple. No, there definitely isn't. So I'll see what I can do. Alright, wish me luck. Let's hopefully I got enough ingredients here. Ingredient number 1. Ingredient number 2. Ingredient number 3. Ingredient number 4. Oh geez, 58 levels. We do what you gotta do. Oh, they're setting an auto battle for shit's sakes. Yeah, if you get that message, that means that you've got them set up in one of these missions. Hopefully it's the campaign mode, so that way I can switch them out. If it's a tavern, then you're gonna have to wait. Alright, hopefully that will do the trick. And this happens every time. Just when you think you've got everything set up, you find something that you forgot. Alright, how does that look? Does that look like ready for an orange hero to you? It does to me. Alright, let's give it a go. Hopefully it works. I'm pretty sure every time you click these it works, and hopefully I just didn't jinx that. Yes! So now I'm one orange hero away from having enough. I'll show you the next hero I was thinking of evolving. It's Poet Williams. But I need more copies of Poet Williams. But I have every other ingredient, I'm pretty sure. So I just need 2 more copies of Poet Williams. And where I plan to get that is from the supply depot. And comes from the expedition. So in order to get the Poet Williams, I'm going to have to buy 10 of these 5 cards, which will mean 15,000 coins, which I have right now, so I'll do that. So now you can see I have to save up 15,000 more and I'll have completed the 4 or 3 orange heroes. Because now I'm 1 Poet Williams away from having the ingredients I need. Alright, so I guess that's where I'll wrap up the video, everyone, and I'll make sure to add my hideout referral in the bottom. If you like the video and you've already signed up for Hideout, you can still help out by subscribing and liking and sharing. And also putting in some comments about what you'd like to see next. Would you like more Entropia videos, Slago, or maybe some more Clone Evolution? I'll keep playing this. Because after I get my 3 orange heroes, unless you guys request it, I'm not really too sure if I'll keep playing, but it's been a pretty wild ride for these 2 months. Alright, thanks everyone, and take care, and make sure to stay safe. Later.